Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm finally going to start working on the Z. I started with, well, I took apart the whole motor last time and you guys saw that, but I'm going to start working on the chassis. I've been slowly but surely amassing just parts for this thing, and among the parts that I have collected are some BC True Coilovers that I got used on Facebook Marketplace. Jeez, let me show you these. I got these for a steal. They are true style coilovers. The guy was running them on his G35 for like 2 years, supposedly. So they've got some miles on them, but they seem okay. And for 600 bucks, when these things are like at least 1200 new, you really cannot beat that. So I'm gonna get to it. Let's get this car in the air. Okay, car is up in the air. Got jack stands on either side. So I've only got one lug nut on either wheel, so I actually got to buy lug nuts for this car. But yeah, let's take off the wheels and start unbolting stuff. Okay, wheels are off. From what I can tell on video, it seems to be pretty easy to get these coilovers out, except for, I guess, one thing, which is just having to undo that top one. But I think people are mostly bothered by it just because of having to undo the cotter pin and then needing to separate that. But I have the tools to separate it, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, we're gonna start by undoing the sway bar, and then undoing that top bolt, and undoing those brake lines. I don't know if it's in that order, but we're gonna do all three of those things. All right, we'll be right back. Okay, so I've removed everything I said I was gonna remove earlier, and yeah, turns out everybody online was right, go figure. So yeah, I'm gonna have to undo either these up here to bring this whole assembly down, or just this one bolt right here, or nut with the cotter pin. If I were to undo those have bushings that are supposed to be set at a certain height, so I'd rather not touch those. And I have a set of cotter pins to replace this with, and a torque wrench to make sure that's the right spec when I reinstall. So I'm gonna do that one instead. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that out of there. Alrighty guys, I ended up having to fire up the pneumatic impact, but I was able to get these off. And the main reason I needed the impact is not because of the torque, but just because it started kind of freely spinning up here and I had nothing to grab against. So yeah, the impact was able to get the nut off. But alrighty, now I just have to undo the bolts from up here, and the whole assembly should just come out. Alright guys, I went ahead and removed the passenger side one, and yeah, I went in and put the BC coilover already in. So yeah, sorry I'm moving kind of quick, but yeah. All right, now I got to do the same thing on the driver's side, and it's not fully bolted in yet. You know what I mean? It's just kind of the top, and I reinstalled this just so it can kind of hold itself up. But all right, onto the driver's side. All right, guys, the sun is going down quick, but I got both sides on. Everything is bolted on and torqued down, except for some of the stuff down there that I'm going to be taking off again here soon, because I got an angle kit for this car, but we'll get to that in a later video. But yeah, all right, let's get the wheels on and drop her down. Psych. Okay, I forgot I need to buy lug nuts for this car, because stock lug nuts won't work on this rim. So yeah, I'll get back to you on that after I buy some lug nuts. Okay, we have returned, and I have lug nuts. I have lug nuts. Okay, she is on the ground. It's kind of hard to notice the difference, I guess, since there's no fender to like see the difference in wheel gap. But I can tell you right now, being here in the garage, I can definitely remember that like this line right here was a little bit higher before. So car's definitely sitting lower, which I mean is to be expected, going from stock suspension to coilovers. One side was significantly shorter than the other, so I just went ahead and adjusted the shorter one to be as long as the other side, since I prefer a kind of taller ride height as far as you know, most people go in terms of coilovers. But yeah, should be good. We'll know once we put front fenders on. But yeah, that's it for today. We'll get back after it tomorrow, when I guess I'll do the rear coilovers. So yeah, hand transition. Okay guys, we're back. It's been 2 days. Yesterday was really hectic, but yeah, we're back. It's a nice Saturday morning, and I've got a couple hours to work. So the next thing I was going to get to was the rear coilovers, but I actually had some parts come in yesterday that I want to install right now, and those are the steering wheel assembly stuff. So I've got the NRG short hub, which I just installed right now, and yeah, I've got the quick release adapter inside and a new steering wheel from LZ Manufacturing. And yeah, let's get those on. I'm excited. All right, guys, check it out. Look at that. I am super stoked on that. At the LZ Manufacturing MPI collab. It's a limited edition wheel. It's nothing super flashy or anything, but it feels really nice. And it's really light too. But just excited for the car to start feeling like a car. But yeah, I think I'm gonna keep this put away inside for the most part so that it doesn't start to go bad just sitting here in the car. But yeah, all right, let's get on to the coilovers. Alrighty guys, went ahead and scooched the car forward and propped up the hatch because turns out I need new struts. But yeah, started raining, so had to close the garage. It's gonna be a little bit darker, but hopefully should be good. Alright, let's get the car up in the air. Okay, car is in the air, wheels are off, jack stands are on, and yeah, already I'm noticing that I don't really have access to the top of the shock tower. So yeah, I'm gonna go look into how to access those real quick. But I mean, regardless, I'm gonna like kind of brush up on the whole process so I know what I'm doing and I have a plan going into it. So yeah, BRB. Okay, I'm back. I figured out that apparently the Z's have studs up top, and so I don't actually have to access anything from up top, so we're good. And also, the actual install of the coilovers is super simple back here. I thought it was it was going to be kind of difficult to get the spring out, but real easy. And the only issue I'm kind of realizing here is, hold on, I don't know if you guys can see which one of these two is different, but yeah, there's a nut over there and blast, nut one over there. So yeah, good thing I didn't just throw a motor in this thing and take it for a test drive, because oh my god. Look at that, the bolt is just sticking out back here. Just like barely in there, holding the lower control arm in there, or the toe arm, I think this is. So yeah, I am either going to just, get a replacement nut from Nissan, or if I end up getting aftermarket toe arms, then, it should come with new hardware, hopefully. But yeah, for now, let's just go ahead and move on with the coilover install. Okay, springs are out on both sides. I didn't completely bolt everything back together just because, I may have to take stuff apart. I'll do final torque at the end. But yeah, let's move on to the actual shocks. And just like that, stock shocks are out. So yeah, let's put in the new coilovers. Check it out. They are on. I put them on both sides. I put the bolt through on this side, but as you can see, there's no nut on the end of that bolt. And that's because the stock shocks actually have like a nut cert that's like attached to it. So BCs, normally they come with, a new bolt and nut, but yeah, since I bought these used, I didn't get it. So I got to go to the hardware store and find a nut for these. Okay, so quick update, pretty stoked. I just called Nissan here in town about the nut for the toe arm, like that weird one that adjusts the toe. It's a very specific nut, so I can't just get it from a hardware store. I called Nissan, they don't have it in stock, but their warehouse that's near here does have it, so they'll have it here on Tuesday. It's the weekend right now, so yeah. For now, I'm going to go to the hardware store and get the nut for the control arms, the coilovers, so that I can finish mounting that. And then, yeah, I think I'll probably leave the car on jack stands until Tuesday, until I get the nut for the for the toe arm, and we'll get that on. So yeah, to the hardware store. All right guys, I got what I needed, not too expensive, so let's get back to the house. Okay, we're back from the hardware store. Everything is bolted in. Everything is torqued down except for that one right there. Well, and the same one on the other side. But yeah, I'm gonna tighten those and then leave the rear end of the car in the air until I get that nut from Nissan on Tuesday. So yeah, I guess I'll update you whenever I have something else to show, or on Tuesday when we get that part. Hey guys, Tuesday's here, and yeah, got the hardware from Nissan, so let's go ahead and get this stuff on. I'm excited. We can get the rear end of the car down and then be able to move on to the next part of the project. Alright, there it is. Nice new hardware. You can definitely tell the difference. Who knows how long this will even stay here, because if I'm lucky, I'm gonna get new like tow arms and stuff here soon. But yeah, at least everything is put together safely now. But yeah, I guess let's get the rear of the car on the ground and see what this looks like. I don't think I have a set of matching wheels I can put on the rear right now, so I don't know how well we're gonna be able to really see, but yeah, let's see what it looks like. Okay, check it out, guys. It's on the ground. Honestly, I don't remember what it looked like before, but yeah, pretty stoked. That's not that bad. I mean, in terms of wheel gap, it's about maybe 2 inches, so I'll come down a little bit. I mean, remember, there's no weight in the car right now. There's no interior, there's no engine, transmission, so this is probably gonna come down some just with the weight of the car. So, oh yeah, another thing, yesterday, I got the tail lights on. I already had that other one on, but there was an issue that I couldn't put this one on before. I fixed it, got it on, so yeah, got a driver's side tail light, and I found this in the pile of parts that came with the car, so decided to slap it on. But yeah, it's the little things, guys. But yeah, guys, with that, coilover install is completed. So yeah, we can move on to the next thing, which is we're gonna come back to the front end of the car now, because I've got some, let me just show you. Right here in these boxes may be the one of the biggest components to this car, and that is going to be the Super Lock angle kit from GK Tech. This is a pretty serious kit. Comes with a lot of spacers, new tie rods and stuff like that. But yeah, here, let me show you. So we've got the bolt-on angle kit that they sell separately, and this will get you about 60 degrees of angle with their tie rod spacers, or that one right there, the spacer. But when you tie them together with the lower control arms, supposedly you get even more than that. I forget what it actually is. That's why I don't want to make any like false claims, but it's a lot of angle. It's a lot. Check it out. The lower control arms. So more stickers. You know, these are definitely going to be going on the side of the car. But look at this. I mean, these are some beefy boys. All the adjustment, all of the beef. Super stoked. This is gonna be nuts. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna call it here for this video. In the next video, we're gonna be installing that GK Tech angle kit, so look forward to that. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, like the video, maybe leave a comment, and yeah, as always, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.